Welcome back, everyone, to the last, hopefully the last, online class for our math lessons. Again, we are covering transformations. Last time we began talking about reflections. I know it perhaps was not the easiest thing to understand, but I'm hoping today we'll be able to review again and go over some more practice examples on a worksheet. So part of our reflection review here. All right. Again, a reflection is a transformation that takes place when all points in a plane are flipped over in the same plane in a line known as the axis of reflection. All right. Here we've got our axis of reflection, okay? And we're going to flip our object, P, over this line, all right? The points in our object over this line. So like we looked at last time, all right, our top point is moving 1, 2, 3 units to the axis of reflection, and then we must count another 3 units beyond. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Next one, all right, we're moving that point 1, 2 units to the axis of reflection and 1, 2 units beyond. Finally, our last point, 1, 2, 3, 4 units to the axis of reflection and 1, 2, 3, 4 units beyond. All right. And there we get our image. And this is, a reflection. Okay? Remember, we're flipping it over. So some of these points will move further than other points, but they will all still be moving in the same direction. All right? They're all going to move right in a straight line towards that axis of reflection. Okay? All right, our first example of reflection. Again, we've got our grid. We've got our axis of reflection AB, that line in the middle, and we've got SpongeBob dancing. All right, so let's look at our object here. First, let's reflect the green point. Okay, the green point. Where is that going to fall over our axis of reflection? If you said C8, you would be correct, okay? The green point is moving 1, 2, 3 units to the axis of reflection and 1, 2, 3 units beyond. Let's look at the red one. Where is that going to fall? If you said C6, you would be correct, okay? It is moving 1 unit to the axis of reflection and 1 unit beyond. Last one, the blue point. Where's that going to fall? If you said F8, you would be correct. It is moving 1, 2, 3 units to our axis of reflection and 1, 2, 3 units beyond. And there we've got our image correctly reflected over our axis of reflection. Now remember, these points are all still moving in the same direction. They're just moving different distances. Next one. Here we've got, again, a grid. Our axis of reflection is horizontal. Again, it's AB there. And we've got some cute little panda bears. Let's look at our object here. We've got a rhombus. We've got 4 points. Let's look at the yellow point. All right. Where is that going to fall? If you said E7, you would be correct. It is moving just 1 unit to our axis of reflection and 1 unit beyond. Next one, the dark blue or purple point. Where is that moving? If you said G6, you would be correct, okay? It is moving 1, 2, 3 units to our axis of reflection and 1, 2, 3 units beyond. All right, next one, the green point. What about that one? If you said G4, you'd be correct. Again, just like the purple one, it is moving 3 units to our axis of reflection and 3 beyond. Finally, red. What about that one? Where will it fall? If you said E3, you would be correct. All right, it is just like the yellow one, just moving 1 unit to our axis of reflection and beyond. So there we've got our image, okay? Now, sometimes our object is going to be reflected over a line like this. But it doesn't matter because all we are going to look for, again, to get this concept down is are those intersecting lines where we can count to our axis of reflection and count beyond it, okay? So let's look here. All right, now green, the green point, let's follow it. All right, it is moving 2 points to our axis of reflection, right? 1, 2, we see those lines coming together. And then we are counting another 2 beyond it, 1, 2. And there we get our point, all right? Same process. Try to draw a direct line, counting those intersecting lines to our axis of reflection, and do the same thing beyond it. Let's look at the red, okay? Red is moving 1 unit, or one unit to our axis of reflection, and 1 beyond it. Okay? Easy peasy, just 1 unit there. Blue, all right? It is moving 1, 2, 3 units to our axis of reflection and 1, 2, 3 beyond to get to that point. Okay? And yellow, what about that one? Okay, that is like green, where we're moving 1, 2 points, 1, 2 units to our axis. Now, I have a reflection worksheet, which I have posted on eLearning, okay? Please give it a try. I know that this can be difficult, but give it a shot, all right? And then look to the answer key, also on eLearning, to see where you may have been confused or where you may have gone wrong, all right? Just give it a shot. That's all I'm asking. I know that this would be much easier to outline in class. Unfortunately, we're not in class, but we will get through this and we will make sure that you understand it and succeed. All right? So, good luck, and I hope to see you in class next week.